good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Ohm Service Lads with me, Marky Mark, and BFG. Sadly, no Betty.
No,
Betty.
he's taken a spanner to the skull.
I know, it was so like, no. So Betty, please, everybody, send your love, hugs, and everything else to Betty, because he is a poorly man. I bet he's got a banging headache.
Yeah, that's the scary bit.
So I'm just going to have to turn you up a little bit.
Oh, am I a bit quiet, am I?
No, yeah, you're a little bit very quiet. I just don't want it to echoing back. God, look, state of my hair. I'm growing it out, if you was wondering. I'm trying to grow it. I've had enough of the COVID buzz, but it's got to that stage at the moment.
I've been trying to grow mine out for the last 20 years.
Oh, yeah. I'm planning on, just letting it...
No, I think we'll stay with the Velcro, darling. I don't want to be that old bald guy with the ponytail. No.
The old bald guy with the ponytail. I do apologise for every bald man that's got a ponytail that may be in chat. Or on the replay.
Well, I can't see.
You can't. Well, we can't see if they are bald and got a ponytail.
Well, you know the sort of bloke I mean, the discotheque wreck. One that used to have the big
Bill Baileys?
Yes, the Bill Baileys.
The Bill Baileys of the world. Saying that, I'd rather a Bill Bailey than one of them.
Oh, the comb over.
Yeah, exactly.
Embrace the bald.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God, yeah. I mean, I've always said, if I ever start going bald, that's it. It's coming off. But touch wood and everything else.
You better not be touching wood on camera. Well.
It's going white and like that, yeah, but...
Mr. Stone, it'll never happen. I should go for the Hulk Hogan, apparently. Shane says, got my Nick Salts ready, waiting for the Oxford Slim now. It's on its way, son.
Yeah, fingers crossed. They normally take roughly about... How long did it take Dawn's? About 3 weeks? Was it 2 weeks?
3 weeks.
Yeah, it's normally... I know when Danny won it, it literally took 6 weeks.
Oh, blimey.
So
yes, but there was a little faux pas, wasn't there? On their part.
So just keep a check. If it's nothing's come by end of next week, just give me a bell and I'll give him a nod.
Liz, you behave. There's far too much flirting in this room this evening, yes.
I can't help it if Liz likes me touching wood.
Yeah, I'm worried about Shane's comment and all juice will be well steeped by then. Really, I say.
Right, while we're talking about it, are you going to say hello to chat?
I certainly will. Faxi M's 82, good evening. I hope you're well, sir. Bronco. Waiting another 30 minutes, just get on with it. The others can catch up. Naughty Bronco. John Vaping Joker, good evening. Bunny, Uggles. And if you've not seen the posts, make sure you get over to the girls tomorrow night on the bitches. It will be big.
It's going to be massive.
And if you've never caught the bitches, tomorrow's going to be your last chance, I'm afraid. It's the big farewell, which I'm gutted about, but let's enjoy it. Send the girls out on a high, yeah?
Oh, definitely. I'm looking forward to it. Really am.
I've got my Golden Virginia waiting.
That's mine. I'll never forget Bunny's face when she asked that question.
We ought to have a round just to keep, an update. See who's manscaped in the last couple of weeks. Right. Bill Richards, good evening.
Fist bump.
Paul MB, good evening and welcome. we've got Dawn W in. Huggles, babe.
Huggles!
Fee. Huggles. Oh, it's a Huggle Fest tonight.
Oh, is it?
Taxi M's we've done. John, we've done. I'm going to go through the list because obviously we do miss people out when I go through the participants. So UK Andy, legend, sir. Good evening. Help me duck. How you doing?
Have you done that lasagna yet?
Yeah.
Come on, we're all hungry in here. You seen to chat, they're starving.
I hope you brought enough for everybody.
Mm.
Black Country Vapor. Dude, Jasper.
Huggles
Huggles.
to Jasper.
Well, looked like he's thoroughly enjoying his route around the other day.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Bless him.
Bless him. Pasty. How
Huggles.
you doing? Huggles. And who else we got? We got Liz in. Liz needs no introduction. Hello.
Hiya.
Oh, you stop it, you tart. Paul Schofield, good evening. Frankomizer, good evening, sir. We've got Grumpy Old Ben. Dude.
No, he's not grumpy anymore.
No, he's still under Grumpy Old Ben on his...
No, he's changing it.
Oh, excellent.
It's
Watching with a
Ben
cup
now.
of coffee and no trousers. Good lad. Yes, I do. Well, Adam Stone, good evening. Second shout of the evening. Nightbot.
Mr.
Free
Anderson?
Rider Vapor. Sorry, dude. Who did I miss?
Miss Anderson?
Mr. Anderson, I do apologize.
And we'll be talking about Mr. Anderson in a bit.
Oh, indeed we will. That'll get him paranoid now. Free Rider Vapor, good evening. Shane Gibson, dude.
Shane.
Paul Schofield. Did I say Paul? If I didn't, apologies and good evening. And I believe
I think that's about it.
Tribal Dragon, good evening. Martin Reed, or Red, Reed. Baldness. We're just about up. I think we're good. Ben says changing my handle. News to me. Rachel!
It was your little comment, Ben, about you not being grumpy.
He's not grumpy. It's a life choice. Vapor Queen Becky, never forget you, darling. Huggles! Right, I think we're good. If I've missed you, I apologize. I've just spun. Oh, Craig Brown. Good evening, sir. Do apologize. I missed Craig out.
I'm Matt.
And who?
I'm Matt.
Matt. Blind old git. I haven't got a big telly like you have, Matt. I got a little.
No, I've only got a little telly. Well, I've only got a little screen in front of me.
Yeah, he's tiny.
It's a little screen. I still need glasses to see everything.
That wasn't on purpose. I would never miss Matt out on purpose.
No, definitely not. And hello to everybody on the replay. Hope you're all well.
Yes, Gav. Oh, we know Gav's catching us on the replay. Bless him.
Yeah, he's having to work again, isn't he?
Poor sod's at work, 1:30. Hopefully it'll be dry for him.
I can't believe it. It's 25 Celsius in here.
Get naked. Let's get it on. Yes, for those who haven't seen the first.
That's why we was going to
trailer.
talk about Mr. Anderson. It looks interesting, doesn't it?
Oh,
If you're
Martin,
wondering what
sorry
we're
to
talking
see
about,
that
we're
one.
talking about Matrix 4.
Yes, we are. We are. Just a quick one. Martin, Grumpy laid up in hospital. Dude,
Oh,
big
bless you.
goggles.
Oh, it's Martin from TVS. Fist
Yeah.
bump. Oh, you're all right, buddy. Yeah, he's in the hospital, poor lad.
Yeah, he's got things, lumps in him, man.
Yeah, he's got weird
not
stuff. And
Yo, gotta
Vaping
love
Bunny,
it.
he does look awesome.
It does. And for those that haven't seen it, nip onto my Facebook if you're one of my friends, and I'm on there. It's up.
Oh God, it looks fantastic. I mean, I heard about. Obviously, they've been doing rumours about it for quite a while about how Neo is back into the Matrix, and he's basically forgotten everything.
Yeah, they didn't mention that he looked like a certain assassin.
He does look like John Wick.
Terrifying. I was waiting for somebody to shoot his puppy.
Oh no, you don't need somebody to shoot his puppy.
Whoa. But there is some exciting stuff in there from the looks of it.
Yeah, I thought the bit with Trinity was quite interesting. That, do I know you?
I'm intrigued that they brought back the little blue pills.
There's a lot of little blue pills.
There's a lot of little blue pills. There's a lot of little red pills. And it makes me wonder whether Morpheus is back as well.
As far as I'm aware of, Morpheus isn't.
Interesting then, the choice of character about halfway through the
trailer.
Yeah,
no, I thought that, unless it's a different Morpheus.
Very, very interesting. Very interesting. But it still has the feel of the Matrix.
From the first trailer, yeah, it really does. I mean, let's face it, as soon as I found out there was going to have a new one, I can't wait.
Oh, you and me both. Mark H. Hi, cast and chat. Balding guy with a ponytail. Incoming!
You can't do that.
No, he said it, not me. Apparently shooting over puppies is kinky. Oh, Stevie watched Shang-Chi. Very respectable film. Excellent. I've been looking forward to that. Is Neo going to kill someone with a pen then? Good question, I hope. I'm waiting to see that with bated breath.
Just don't pee him off.
Don't shoot his puppy.
Yeah, don't shoot his puppy. Don't wreck his car. What was the third one? Don't nick his goldfish.
Wearing a black suit and sunglasses, I think.
Yeah. Still, I did like John Wick.
Oh, love the John Wick films. Got a bit silly in number 2 and it got worse in number 3, but still thoroughly enjoyable.
I enjoyed them. Talking about films, I watched I know I'm late to the game, but I watched Justice League.
Oh, the remix, yes.
I really, really enjoyed it.
So much better. So much better.
What I'm going to do is actually get the Batman versus Superman and watch them both side by side. So obviously you cut to the point where the Justice League stops, and then obviously swap discs and put them together to make a 4 hour. Is it 4 and a bit hour
film? Extravaganza, darling. Oh, apparently there's a John Wick 4 coming too.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Now that I want to see, just for Lawrence Fishburne's character, and see how they get payback.
But isn't it going to go into the story of the Sanctum?
Oh, that'll be interesting. Having John Wick in the desert on horseback was Keanu's idea. Interesting. I
can't see why not, because I mean, let's face it, when Matrix 2 and 3 was made, Keanu, he basically paid for it.
He paid a lot of the bonuses for the staff, didn't he?
Yeah. By all accounts, he's a really charitable guy.
Well, when you see what's occurred to him, forget being a famous actor, his story is so bloody tragic. Gailey!
See you
darling.
Tomorrow night.
The monster's gripping her.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, darling, I hope it gives you a bit of a break tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh, Russ, good evening, sir.
good evening, sire. Hope you're well, sir.
Always.
We're
I
just
mean,
talking about The Matrix and John Wick and Keanu Reeves
in general,
in general.
Keanu, I would be over the moon if anybody ever compared me to Keanu Reeves, because what a guy.
Yeah, he's got a big heart as.
And a very little ego.
I've always liked him. I mean, I've liked him ever since I watched Bill and Ted.
Oh, Bill.
And he's done so. I mean, a lot of people say that he's a very wooden actor, but I don't think he is. I think he's up there. Me, no, that's just me personally.
Scanner Darkly, I thought was brilliant.
That were a clever film.
That was a very clever film. And then you've got what's the one with Swayze, where he plays the FBI agent, The Surfers.
Oh, the one with him out a ghost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze.
Oh, I can't think what that was
Can't remember
called.
what it's called. Point Break.
Yeah, Point Break. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked him in Johnny Mnemonic.
Oh, that was a brilliant film.
I thought that was cool. I liked him as Constantine. I know you're not a big fan, but I liked it. I really enjoyed it.
Too Americanized, mate.
Yeah, it might be, but I think sometimes a lot of films like that, you need to watch it as that film and not rely on the backstory of what you've watched in the past. If you just watch it as a film.
I'm a big fan of Hellblazer.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes you have to step away from...
Yeah, but it's like Pinhead having fucking Hello Kitty stickers.
No, there's a big difference between that.
No.
Yeah, there is.
For me, it's not. He does like his motorcycles. Keanu actually owns a custom motorcycle firm. And some of the bikes he produces are just gorgeous. Vaping with Mo, bro. Good evening,
Sexy!
sir.
How you doing?
I'll take it easy with the helicopter tonight. It's like to get struck by lightning, Mo.
Yeah, I know we're supposed to be getting some right lightning at the moment. But yeah, I like Keanu Reeves. I really do. He's a good guitarist and all.
Not heard him.
Yeah, he's got his own band and everything.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's a good
Is there no limit to this boy's talents? And that's what's scary about him having such a small ego. I mean, Christ almighty. You know, he's got a face that can melt the clothes off 20-year-olds at 200 yards. He can play the guitar. He's loaded. And you know what? He puts people first. That'd be enough to get my Y-fronts off.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's fighting talk. Constantine the movie is better than Constantine the series, but my friend actually wrote a book loosely based on Constantine called The Light.
Oh, cool.
I would argue that point. The series was far more Hellblazer-ish and got into the darker aspects of
Another
Johnny.
one I liked is Devil's Advocate.
Nah, that was good. That was a corker.
That was a great film, that.
Whoever thought... Was it Pacino? It was Pacino, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Having Pacino as the devil, that was just inspired.
And it's her. Every time I keep on forgetting her name, that played the angel. Gabriel.
Oh, yes. In Constantine.
She also played the bald-headed one in Avengers. And
in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, what's her name?
Played the ancient one.
Chrissy Doyle, fist bump.
Tinley. Old-fashioned name.
There's something sexy about her, and I can't work it out what it is.
You are a twisted pup. Matilda.
Yes. No, as a woman, there's just something about her. I don't know what it is, but yeah, she floats my boat.
Ooh.
Why?
Oh, Helen Mirren, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with. I've seen some really saucy pictures of Helen.
We all have, dear boy.
Yeah, she were a wild child, that girl. But yeah, it was just, it's like I'll give you an example. Susie Sue, Susie and the Banshees. Some photos you see of her and you think, oh, and then other ones you think, ooh.
Yes, but we've all had that morning.
And that's what I think about the ancient one. Obviously not when she's got a bald head and that lot. She's looking, but she's got a lovely voice. Especially when she plays in the as the ancient one, she's got that very calming, very English, but calming voice.
Chris Doyle, good evening. Oh, how to take Devil Demon stuff seriously once you've watched Lucifer. Fair point, well made, Mark. Speaking of which, Lucifer season 6 tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tilda Swinton, that's the one.
it's a lovely name.
Tilda.
Oh, you're very anti tonight, you.
She doesn't do anything for me. No.
I like her.
I know, but I'm a bloke, not a dog. I like some meat on my bones.
Pardon?
I'm a bloke, not a dog. I like some meat on my bones.
All right, yeah, she's a bit thin, yes. I'm more of the personality that comes across.
Yes, but that's not her. That's a character.
Paul, Blondie, definitely. I had Blondie on my wall as a kid.
What's her face that did I Think We're Alone Now? Tiffany.
You had Tiffany on your wall?
I've just quite happily had Tiffany on my wall.
You would have been about 18, 19.
Yeah, well, so was she.
No, she wasn't. She was about 14, 15.
No, she weren't.
She was.
She bloody wasn't.
She was.
That's
Bloody
it.
well was. When she were doing, I Think We're Alone Now in Arndale Centre.
So much sexy about
I mean,
the
come
Arndale.
on. Who thought that? I know. What we'll do for a right good promotional video. Right. Have we got any money? Nah. Like, let's pop down to local Arndale Centre and just video you. I mean, how old was she? She must have been 16.
She was born in 1971.
Oh, it's just the same age as me.
There we are.
So she was
That
about
makes me
16,
slightly less
17.
nancy.
Don't feel so bad now, do you?
Thank God for that. Net Reality had the tennis player with the itchy bum. That was a classic. L7.
Oh, come on, L7 race.
Shit List. One of my favourite tracks ever.
Shit list, pretend we're dead.
Yeah. Now. I'm glad we
Now then.
Now then. See,
I've got a story for you.
Have I? Yes, I have.
I've got a letter here. BFG, can you fix it for me?
I want to be dressed as a choir boy with the centre party. Right, stop it. Broke him. Right. I'm sure we've all seen the post on Facebook where it says we're closer now to 2050 than we are to 1980. And I was thinking, it was scary. It was a scary thought. You know that look of disgust that you get from the younger generation as you drive past with what you consider to be a classic tune banging out the car stereo, such as a little bit of Rick, a bit of Tiffany, perchance, or some Cyndi Lauper, yeah? put that into context. Because if we were back in the 80s, you would have been listening to, and let me read you said list, for this is awful. You would have been listening to Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, Monte Ray, Gracie Fields, Now Is the Hour. Yeah? 1980 is over 40 years ago. So to put it into context, in the 80s, in 1980, you would have been listening to music from 1940. That is terrifying.
No, it's just time, though, isn't it?
No, it's that.
Yeah, I know.
In my
because
head,
we
I am still 18.
Yeah, I know. we do, though, don't we? It's so like, you listen to loads of music and it's so like, do you know what gets me more than else? When you haven't seen somebody for a long time. You know, I'm on about musicians and things like that, and you think, blooming heck, he's got old. And then you realise that, yeah, he were only 10 years older than you when you were watching him on Top of the Pops. And it's like...
Yeah, but that's why Keith Richards is around. Because you feel that, you look at a picture of Keith, you're instantly happy.
I mean, you think... most of people like Depeche Mode.
Oh, don't.
They're 10 years old. Oh, they're only 10 years older than I am. So they're only in the 60s.
Only.
But when you stop and think, God, and they got old. And then you don't realise you've got old with them as well.
I saw a picture of Phil Collins recently, as he is now. Oh,
he
my
doesn't
God.
look a well puppy, he don't.
He's not a well man, is he? Susie Quattro. Oh. This is the thing. Susie Quattro now, if you can manage to carry out all those nasty thoughts you had about back in the 70s, you'd probably put a rip out.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Toya.
Yeah, but they're plastic.
Yeah, but Toya. She's still looking well.
She is looking well. To be honest, Bruce Dickinson at 63 is looking well. For those that haven't heard it, that new Iron Maiden album, worth it.
Yeah, it's getting back to the old stuff.
Oh, put it on. Heard the writing on the wall. Listen to some of the stuff that hasn't been pushed as much, and it feels like Maiden again. It doesn't feel like an ego trip.
Yeah, it's a good little album. I've heard snippets like.
Liz, I've had nasty thoughts about Susie Quattro for many years. Neither has decades of drugs. I think half of it, A-Up, is actually from his drumming, because it's caused so many spine problems.
Didn't he go deaf as well?
He has, yeah. He's partially deaf. My God, Phil Oakey. He hasn't.
Yeah, that's a weird... Oh, I was going to talk about that to A-Up Middle. ABBA, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I thought it was interesting that they've gone down the route of the Avatar, as in putting the Avatar on tour. Now, I've got to admit, I think that is quite a smart move.
They were always very canny business people, though. Let's be right. ABBA, party, innit?
Yeah.
I've not met many people that don't start tapping their feet when Dancing Queen comes on or something like that. Yeah.
I remember a time where if you admitted that you liked ABBA, you'd get your face kicked in. Now it seems like it's very across the board. Most people, yeah. Me personally, I don't think they've done many bad ones.
No.
I've always liked ABBA.
Interesting that, like Erasure did the day before you came. And I always preferred the Erasure version.
Yeah.
But, now we're going back and I feel ancient. But
let's face it, when Erasure did that, was it ABBA-esque EP? That must be about 20 years old.
More. I think you can add another 10 to that, mate.
Hmm?
Because Aberesque was, ooh. They might be doing the advertised on a stage tickets over £150. I can believe it.
Mm.
I can believe it, but why not?
I mean, let's face it. You the human body gets to a certain age that touring. I mean, imagine they brought a new album out and they're going to get them to tour. That would be a grueler.
Mm.
I mean, it's only especially since they haven't done it for so long, as well. You imagine doing, because obviously it's ABBA, the amount of touring that they'd have to do. So I thought having the avatars, blooming cracking idea.
It's amazing. Bill put a comment in about Agneta's sexy bum, and now Andy's giving it Nusha Fox was well naughty. They may be low on funds, but to be honest, there's a lot of fans out there who've never got the chance to see them.
Mm. And to be honest with you, I don't think it is because they're low on funds.
No, because I mean the royalties must be keeping them, Mamma Mia and all the rest of it.
I mean, let's face it, both him and Benny have been carrying on working for years. They've never stopped working.
I mean, when you look at it, the story isn't a million miles away from Fleetwood Mac.
Mm.
Together, record, famous, split up, Not when you see the landing point. Bjorn said he wanted the fans to be remembered as they were.
Yeah, I can totally understand that. I get it. Because let's face it, it does open up other avenues for other bands as well.
Well, look at the Gorillaz. They could,
I'll give you an example. A gentleman called Johnny, what's his name? Jim Reeves. He released more albums after he died than when he was living. And the simple reason was that he recorded a load of songs, and then obviously after he died, the people got into the studio, made the album, added strings and all that lot to it, and that's how they carried it on. This is no real difference, is it? It's so like you want to see the live band, but obviously time takes its toll on any human being.
Now, this is where I'm going to get contentious. People of our age want to see a live band. Does the younger generation?
Yeah,
would they be that bothered? Well, look at Daft Punk and all the rest of it. Nowadays, it's a fully immersive experience.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's more than just going to see somebody sing. But I mean, let's face it, you've still got Glastonbury, you've still got Leeds and Reading festivals. Young people still want to go and see bands.
I'd argue that one. I mean, look at during COVID, the virtual concerts took off, and I appreciate you couldn't get to see them live, but I will be very surprised if that doesn't remain a thing, a virtual tour.
Well, I suppose that's what basically ABBA's doing.
Yeah.
It's a virtual, by all accounts, it's not just them on stage, it's the whole lighting and everything. I mean, the days of a band just going on with a few spotlights are well and truly over. Unless it's an actual event, it's a spectacle, then it's it's just a normal gig, isn't it? Me personally, I love little gigs. I've always rathered little gigs. When I was from 16 until 20 odd, every week I would go and see a band, no matter who they were. It was local bands and things like that. I used to love it. Especially that. One of my favourite gigs that I went to was in Manchester when I went to see C6 Steve, and I was literally 2.5 feet away from actual Steve while they were playing. It was ace. Absolutely brilliant.
Dave Lee Roth saw him at Whitley Bay. Little Ain't Enough tour, but what he'd done is he'd set up the boxing ring in the middle of the crowd.
Yeah.
And halfway through the gig, he disappeared. No, evening, dude. He disappeared off the stage. Everybody thought he'd gone to grab a drink or something. Next thing you know, there's a little bit of movement by the boxing ring. Up he pops.
Hmm.
And there he was, Dave Lee Roth, 3 feet from all the people at the back of the hall who couldn't get close to the stage. It was brilliant.
See, that kind of loses it for me, big ones, because so like, I'll give you an example. I went to see Iron Maiden at Sheffield.
Mm.
And to cut a long story short, we went with the band that I was with at the time, and the bassist, he bought the tickets, and unfortunately we were in the mosh pit, but not the first mosh pit. We was in the back mosh pit. Now, with me being 5'5", so bugger all. The only thing I saw was Bruce when he was jumping over the top in his army uniform, and then I saw Eddie towards the end of the gig. That was it.
Mm.
I never saw anything because obviously that many people had told them me.
See, like, I mean, when we went to see Aerosmith at NEC, that wasn't a massive gig. And we were literally about 8 rows from the front of the stage.
Yeah.
So that felt like an intimate gig.
Mm.
And when you've got Thunder doing the whole of Backstreet Symphony and it feels like they're singing for you, you're like, yes! But
I can't see the point of going to a gig where you're looking on stage and they're about an inch.
Oh, God, yeah.
And because what happens is, obviously, they've got the big screens. You end up watching the big screen. So me personally, you might as well stay at home and watch it.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I saw Desmond Decker up at Teesside Poly. And literally, we all just went for the one song, Israelites. He could have played that all night and would have been happy. But that was wicked. I mean, I've just seen Fee's comment, live bands in pubs are probably my favourite. Mine too.
Yeah.
There's a little village near us, and they were renowned for being a music pub. And you used to get all the small local bands on. And there was a couple of them that did some fantastic Led Zepp covers.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
Black Dog.
We used to go to Hall Cross regularly. We used to go to Workshop and all like that. Clown.
What, Unicorn or Frog?
Frog and Nightgown, all the shit mainly did the bands.
Mm.
Used to go to Clown as well because they used to have a blues night.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and when they did a blues night, it was a proper blues night. It was the days when you could actually smoke in a pub. And it was so like, it had that atmosphere of, a single guitarist playing the blues. You've got the dark.
Fag smoke drifting.
God, yeah. It was fantastic.
Now, we're one from Adam Stone here. You should check out a band called Mississippi Bones, bit of a heavier version of Clutch. And the singer has a voice similar to Neil Fallon. Think it will be up your street. He's writing that down. But you don't spell Mississippi right.
I will check them out after the show, sir. Ironically, I've been listening to 10 Years After today.
10 years after? Clutch?
No. It's a band called 10 Years After.
Right.
It's an album called A Space in Time. Came out in 1971.
Well, we went into work this morning with Big Country blaring out.
Oh, fabulous.
Oh, proper sets you up for the day. Good bit of music. So, chat, I know you've thrown up your favourite gigs. I mean, Boomtown Rats at a small gig. I'll have some of that done. You're on your way to work. And if you walk to work tough, what's on your MP3? What's on your car stereo? Let's see what you were listening to this morning. What did you have on to start the day?
In my car?
Yeah.
I had Absolute Rock Radio.
Absolutely. Now, do you listen to the radio more in the car, or do you normally have Because I know you've got an
normally
MP3.
I've just pulled out my USB stick, so the radio was on. But I've got absolute rock, absolute 80s. What's the other one? Is it classic? Yeah, classic rock. The DAB, they're the only ones I listen to.
See, I rarely listen to the radio in the car, other than Radio 4. Martin, you've got an excuse, mate. Those blues and twos tend to drown out anything.
Yeah.
Nursery rhymes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, wheels on the bus and baby shark. Pull my fucking hair out every morning. Baby shark, you should get a medal for.
Yeah, definitely.
Rolling Stones at the Superdome in New Orleans, 1980. God awful place to see a band. I'm intrigued by that one. Adam Stone, mix of 80s and 90s pop, some synthwave as well. Yesterday was Metallica and Pantera. Oh, nice.
Adam Stone. I think me and Adam Stone are very kindred spirits there.
Not too sure about the Pantera. Never did it for me, but
Metallica, definitely.
Oh, Metallica, definitely. 30 gigs worth of music on my iPod, all sorts from Motown to The Who. Usually listen to Poets of the Fall. Now, Bunny mentioned Poets of the Fall way back in the show where we were talking about music. What a band. Who's band. That? Poets of the Fall. Well worth checking out on YouTube.
I'll have to have a look at them.
We did have a fabulous playlist going on to York last week. We had best 80s indie. So it was the Smiths, Morrissey.
The Smiths?
Yeah.
Morrissey, are you joking?
I like a bit of Smiths.
Oh, God. Ha, 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 ha. I'm so boring. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, look, I've got a flower in my hand. Ha, ha, ha. And I'm so boring and miserable.
Take that back.
No, not at all.
Take that back.
Morrissey, what a bag of shit that was.
Every day's like Sunday, classic. Girlfriend in a coma, haven't laughed so hard in years.
Never forget, sixth form. All sixth formers were madly into Smiths and Morrissey and that lot. And I had a big poster of the Empire State Building. So I drew a little stick man, and above it I said, Smiths fan. Honestly, that guy, don't get me wrong, right. As a poet, he was really, really good. As a musician and a singer, just grated on me, something rotten.
I do hope that that's aimed at Mark and not my good self, Dawn.
And if Dawn's going to slap me, can't wait.
Oi, less off. No, I mean, I'm trying to think who else. Icicle Works.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Really enjoy those. Some of their stuff I've not heard in years, and I've rediscovered those. They were awesome. Lotus Eaters. Baby Shambles.
Oh, the Cranberries. Love the Cranberries.
Been listening to a fair whack of Cranberries at the minute. Normally the first 3 albums. What?
Fist bump to Ben there. The man needs to be slapped with his own daffodils. Okay, I've got to ask a question. What was it with the hearing aid?
I don't know.
He always had a bloody hearing aid.
It could be a monitor.
No, it was a hearing aid, trust me.
Right, let's find out.
I can't wait to Google this one. Why did Morrissey have an hearing aid? He always did on one of his top of pops and what quick gladioli eyes and all. Sorry, I just...
Does Morrissey wearing it? He often wears a hearing aid. His eyesight, on the other hand, is poor, and he can't stand wearing his contact lenses on stage.
I think it's in general. I think the general populace of our chat kind of agree with me.
Midnight Oil. Oh, what a band!
Yeah,
And The Cure. Yeah.
I love The Cure. The Cure I liked. They were different.
See, Alien Sex Fiend.
No, they
Around
never
that
did
time
it
for
for
me.
And
Sisters.
The Cult was fantastic.
Red Lorry, Yellow Lorry as well.
Mm.
And the Trumpton Riots. Half Man, Half Biscuit, sorry. See, I was a bit of a John Peel fan, so it is.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Johnny Marr's guitaring's blooming fantastic. I just think it's one of those bands that it's like you can see that he was a poet.
Mm.
And he was generally, and I can sort of like tip my hat to Morrissey as being a poet, but he could not sing at all. He's just nasty.
See, like Echo and the Bunnymen, that was always more poetry.
Yeah, that was, yeah, but I
Except
liked
to do
Echo. I couldn't, but Echo, the Bunnymen.
No way up. It's not a good time to say you listen to a lot of drum and bass.
I don't mind a bit of drum and bass. Ooh, it's the hand of Jan. Hey,
Evening, Jan.
You know? Hey, look what I got. Look, Winnie the Pooh.
Tigger about to bounce on Eeyore.
You're not kidding. Just in case you didn't know that this side, there you got Pooh there. Thank you, my darling.
Colette, I'm with you.
So while we're talking about bands, what band don't really gets on your goat? I'll tell you another band that really winds me up. Westlife.
Westlife.
Nothing wrong with the music. It was the look, and it was sort of like, I could just slap them.
See the music as well. Backstreet Boys.
Oh yeah, Backstreet Boys. They were so.
I'd quite happily, if I could have strapped them to the Twin Towers, I would have.
No,
during
Smiths
the
were
80s.
It just felt like they just went on for.
Ian
Power
Dury
Ian Drury, definitely.
Oh, I love them. Ballyricky, Dicky.
Yeah, Bill Richards don't like Backstreet Boys either. Who else?
Boyz II Men
Yeah.
and Charles and Eddie. Remember them?
Yeah.
Would I Lie to You? That was that song.
Yeah. Mm.
And to be honest, I'm Terence Trent D'Arby. The odd tune I could handle, but he was just so far up his own arse.
Mm.
Who was the other one? Return of the Mac. Mark. He was supposed to be Britain's answer to Lionel Richie in R&B, but he was just a complete arse. Coldplay. I used to hate Coldplay, and then I started listening to it on the sly, and it's grown on me. I mean, the likes of Hanson, I was just waiting for the drummer to be found with a hooker. I'd have killed myself laughing if that had happened. How can an 8-year-old suddenly be thrown into pop stardom? Yeah. That's just self-destruct.
I mean, let's face it, they were a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, but R. Kelly, another one.
Oh, God, yeah.
He was
to be honest with you, I've just never liked that kind of stuff.
There's a contentious one for you, Mark. Andy's.
See, the thing is, though, as a kid, I thought Frankie O'Sullivan would race. Really did. I still listen to the Welcome to the Pleasure Dome now and again. Yeah, they were a complete and utter manufactured band, but
think, to be honest, my musical taste, once hair metal went, that was it. I sort of got stuck. You know, you reach a certain age and you just don't
You see,
seem to
see,
pick it
with
up.
me, I think because I like that many genres, and I mean, my true love of all time, I've got two bands that I go back to continuously. That's Pink Floyd and the Beatles. They are my true love of bands. If I want to go down the electronic route, it's Depeche Mode. I love them three bands completely, and then so like everything so like expands from there. So you go for your Depeche Mode type of stuff. So I when the trance music came out, I liked a lot of the trance music. You know, these what was it, Trance Nations volumes 1, 2 and 3 and all that lot from Ministry of Sound. Loved them. I thought they were fantastic. Some of the classical remixes that they did were fantastic.
See, Radiohead, I love.
No.
Oh, I do love some Radiohead.
Don't get me wrong, like some of them. And yes, Gary Newman is awesome. But I also like Yellow as well.
Yellow, I enjoyed. Yeah.
Yellow, ace.
I'm not a huge Beatles fan. Don't do it for me. There's a bombshell. Sorry,
I knew that one.
Faithless, I love.
Yeah, Faithless, another poet.
Oh, you're not kidding. I mean, the other one,
Sparks, love Sparks.
Oh God, what are they called? Waiting All Night.
Yeah, Prodigy.
The album
love
was called
Prodigy.
Home.
Oh, sorry?
I'm trying to think. It's the sort of drum and bass, but I can't remember the name of the damn group. Faith No More, they were classic.
Yeah, they were.
And TerrorVision. Loved TerrorVision.
Some of TerrorVision. Faith No More, I were a big fan of Faith No More.
I think Real Thing was the last one that really tweaked my nipples.
I think the last one I bought was when they did Now I'm Easy. That's when I sort of like kind of stopped listening to Faith No More.
Oh, that was quite a...
Don't get me wrong, it was a cracking version, but it was so like...
See, Sid.
Oh, I love Syd Barrett. I am such a big fan of Syd Barrett stuff. Very clever lyrics.
OMD as well. Loved The Offspring.
Offspring? Oh, I didn't mind them.
I love The Offspring.
I was listening to them same time as Presidents of the United States of America. An Alien Ant... Is it Alien Ant Farm?
Yeah.
I even didn't mind a bit of Limp Bizkit as well.
No. I can't do Fred Durst.
Ironically, I forget the guy's name. You know, in Limp Bizkit, there used to be the guitarist that always dressed up weird. He brought an album out of his own, and that were absolutely... I forget his name now. That were absolutely fantastic, that were. Oh, can't beat ELO. Soon as I hear Mr. Blue Sky, it instantly puts a smile on my face. Just that beginning bit. Dun, 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 dun. It just instantly makes a smile on my face.
See, Steve Harley and the Cockney Rebel, Come Up and See Me, Make Me Smile is one of my all-time favourite records. Linkin Park, yes.
Yeah, Linkin Park, yeah.
Now, I love all their stuff. I know there's quite a few people I know that like the earlier stuff, but not the later. And I love Linkin Park.
Linkin Park were classics. Eldorado, yes. I love Eldorado.
I think Horace Wimp's probably my favourite song. The Diary of Horace Wimp, yes. There's just something about that song.
I like the move, believe it or not, I like the move as well, which is basically ELO before Wizard left.
Blink 182, I'd go with that.
Wasn't a big fan.
Oh, they've done
Don't get
some.
me wrong, they did some cracking tracks, but
Now, Three Colours Red,
mm,
60 Mile Smile, etc. Nuclear Holiday, classics.
Green Day. I didn't mind Green Day as well. They were a very punky band, weren't they?
I preferred Dookie was the only album I really listened to of theirs.
Oh, American Idiot as well. Is it American Idiot?
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't mind that one.
Oh, One More Light, Jesus Christ. I love that track, but I have to be careful where I play it.
Now, that's a band I've not really listened to much, Faxi. Aswad.
Aswad.
I remember him back in the 80s.
Yeah. Not a huge... See, they sort of sold out a bit because they were quite heavily reggae and then went poppy and found chart success. So, grew up on Meatloaf, Bon Jovi, Alice Cooper. See, Poison, that is a classic album by Alice Cooper.
Oh, it's proper classic album, that.
And the other one is Come Out and Play, Twisted Sister.
See, I never liked Twisted Sister. Was never a fan.
Specials, 100%.
Some, not all. Some. I was more of a Madness fan than Specials.
I was both. And the later Madness stuff is super.
And Selector. I used to like Selector as well. Yeah.
I think her voice grated a bit. Stephen the Seagull. Bloody hell.
I've definitely heard Steven Seagal. Their version of Thunderstruck's awesome.
Is that the one with the bluegrass?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Bad Manners. Bad Manners.
Yeah, they were better live than they were a studio album.
When I was younger, yeah. But when I was younger, I used to like Judge Dredd as well. So,
and see, that's another band I don't like. That's
Jam.
The Jam. Don't like it, and I definitely don't like Paul Weller when he went to Style Council.
Nah, I can listen to the Jam, but Style Council and then Paul Weller solo stuff. No.
Yeah, saying that, Stanley Road was actually a good album. But I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that genre because I class Oasis kind of in that genre as well, and I couldn't stand Oasis. Don't get me wrong; they did some classic songs, but yeah, Oasis I couldn't cope with.
Oh, Kevin Bloody Wilson! Oh, what a fantastic, but honest Kevin Wilson. Some of those songs are just classics. I grew up listening to "Hey Santa Claus, where's my effing bike?" But then you find out there's classics such as Nigel.
Oh, Nigel,
fucking legend. That's awesome. Do you fuck on first dates? That's another classic. I think it's a Calgary love song, where the chorus is basically, "I'm gonna fuck your guts out, and I'm never gonna stop, even when I see your kidneys wrapped around me."
Yeah, Colette's got a good one. Poison, Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yeah.
Tiger Tales.
Tiger Tales. Love Bomb Baby. There's a classic. And The Alarm, 68 Guns. That was another one.
LA Guns. Who else do we used to listen to?
Oh, Hollywood Vampires.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Dogs D'Amour.
Yeah.
Just love the Dogs.
Black Crows.
Yeah, Black Crows. Hard to
Handle.
Your Money Maker.
Yeah.
Oh, what an album.
And still like Warrant.
He is a up me duck. Oh, Warrant. Jesus Christ. Warrant. Uncle Tom's Cabin. Heaven. Mr. Rainmaker. That's got to be one of my favourite Warrant tracks.
You've got to remember Cherry Pie as well. You can't not have that.
Yeah, that was the poppy song. But then you've got Vane with Beat the Bullet.
I used to love
I was
another one
watching.
in FM as well. They were a really good band.
Oh, tell you who else. High enough. Damn Yankee.
Oh yeah,
What
blooming heck.
they were a super group. Oh, Alice in Chains.
I hadn't
Good
listened to
band.
Alice in Chains in years.
I think. I mean, Colette's just put "Drunk Like Me, Dogs to More." That's a cracking track. I'd go for Errol Flynn, Billy Two Rivers. I Don't Want You to Go, which was the one that everybody played. The Clash. Oh, Colette, I love you. She liked Vane as well.
Yeah.
Drop the Pilot at Joan Armour Trading
Yeah.
or the band. Now, Clash, I mean, Jesus Christ, Bank Robber, White Riot, I Fought the Law.
Oh yeah. I saw Tiger Tales at Rock City on my birthday.
Swine. I saw the Wild Arts just before Earth versus the Wild Arts was released, which was that was brilliant. And the reason I went is because Mutt Langley's wife was with Romeo's daughter, and my mate was flogging the merch for Romeo's daughter, so we got free tickets to see them at Middlesbrough, and the Wild Arts were the support band.
Oh,
what a night that was!
Soundgarden. I never really.
Oh, Black Hole Sun. Yes.
I never was. I did listen to him, but not much. Soundgarden.
Now, Muse. Muse, I love. I can listen to anything from Muse. Choir Boys, I would have given my hind teeth to see the original lineup of the Choir Boys.
Oh, God, yeah. A bit of what you fancy.
Oh, God, yeah. Sex Party, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Oh,
Roses and Rings.
It's a corking album, that.
Now, I did get to see Cinderella.
Oh, Cinderella, Gypsy Road. I love that track.
I saw Cinderella for the Heartbreak Station tour, and they were supported by Sabotage. What a gig. Oh, Colette saw the Choir Boys.
Awesome.
Little known fact, Ginger used to play with the Choir Boys and then got the stack.
There you
from the
go.
Wild Arts. Yes.
Roxy I always liked Roxy music as well, because they were really different.
I cannot listen to Oh Yeah without tearing up. I love that track.
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah.
What? Oh, Colour Set. I'm gonna have to check those out. Thanks, Mark. I do love finding new bands. I saw Def Leppard with Rick's left arm. Oh, I say.
Oh, fine.
Hey, up me Knights of Sidonia. That's the Ginger put a big fan on my finger on the stage and bruised it. What a swine. Colette will get him for you. Mind, Ginger has aged, bless him. He's not the young man he was before, but I think the drugs might have something to do with that.
And yes, I used to like Pearl Jam as well.
Oh, Jeremy. That was the track for me. Oh, Frank, I love you. Black Sabbath, Ted Nugent, Twin Bill. Oh, Billy Duffy and Mike Peters. Right, I'm definitely checking them out.
Oh, she got a hug from him.
I should bloody hope so. Incubus, Succubus, a bit niche, but I listen to every time their wife puts one of their albums on. Jump Jet. Oh.
I had a thing for Joan Jett.
I've still got a thing for Jam Jet. Black by Pearly Jam is exceptional, dear chaps.
Yes.
Thank you, Boris. 10. 10 is an album that I always seem to come back to.
Yeah. I think it's one of their pinnacle albums.
Yeah, but I mean, never mind. Same for Nirvana. I always come back to that.
Nah, Bleach.
Didn't enjoy Bleach.
I loved Bleach.
Didn't enjoy it. Never mind. Yeah. Mastodon. My God.
Mastodon.
Now. Oh, Typo Negative. Blues Buddy Guy. Buddy Guy is good. Ooh. Now, did we have
Buddy Guy
on?
is very good. I love my blues.
Mm.
Oh, do I? I like Sun House, Lightning Hopkins, all them kind.
Toots and the Maytals. Yeah, I'd go with that, Tony.
Hmm.
They did kill the hair band Stone Dead Frank.
Yeah, and it needed it.
Mudhoney as well. Mudhoney are the unsung heroes of grunge. Touch Me, I'm Sick was an absolute classic. 9 Inch Nails, yeah, I'd go with that.
I love 9 Inch Nails.
I find it slightly ironic that Johnny Cash did Hurt better than 9 Inch Nails.
He did.
He just did. I know Dawn loves Hazel O'Connor Breaking Glass, and that is a classic album.
Will you? Best sax.
Oh. Soul to Soul. Never really got into Soul to Soul. Back to Life was all right, but
yeah,
I mean, it's like Tomorrow People. I found that a bit plastic.
Yeah, I was never. It's that kind of music that I'm really not into.
Now, Spandau Ballet. Believe it or not, they've grown on me.
Don't worry, I've got some bleach and some wire wool, mate.
No, I don't. Oh, Adam, you ain't kidding, mate. Especially when you realised how close that was to June dying.
Yeah.
Oh, God almighty. The cocktail bar in Nottingham that had live Jazz Fridays and Blues Saturdays was good. Don't know if they still do it, though. Where was it? Cradle of Filth. Oh. Yes, level 42. Running in the Family was a cracker.
I've still got the platinum edition on vinyl of level 42's Running in the Family. You've got the standard album, and then you've got all the 12-inch remix on the other album.
Now, Ultravox. Do love Ultravox.
Oh, can't beat Ultravox. Ultravox were fantastic.
I mean, The Voice, Reap the Wild Wind. See, Vienna, I think, is always a bit overplayed. But
yeah, it is, considering their back catalogue. Lament. You listen to Lament. It's absolutely gorgeous.
I mean, again, Black Sabbath. Yeah, I preferred Purple.
Yeah, I went to Black
I was
Sabbath.
always more into Deep Purple. Hawkwind as well.
Yeah. You see, after a while, Ozzy Osbourne's voice grates on me. Ironically, when he does his solo stuff, Ozzy Osbourne, he sings differently to how he sings with Black Sabbath.
Yes.
He sings totally different.
Crazy Train, etc. Yeah. John Fox was an awesome style.
Yeah.
The Tilt Bar, apparently, a little door you went upstairs to the bar between the Council House and the Thurland Arms. The Wasp. I love Wasp.
Yeah, I didn't mind Wasp.
I Don't Need No Doctor, Wild Child, fucking yes, Fought Like a Beast. That was a classic.
Genesis. I like Genesis. But I
Lamb Lies Down on Broadway.
The early stuff when Peter Gabriel was in it. See, I like Peter Gabriel. I mean, his So album. Oh, I still play that now.
Can't fault you on that choice, but We Can't Dance. I love that album.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. I do like them. But I like their early stuff as well, more so than that.
I mean, there was like... in the 90s, it got a bit eclectic because, I mean, I was listening to sort of Wild Arts, Dogs D'Amour, Choir Boys, Black Crows, but then there was more sort of American stuff coming in, like Ram Jam.
I mean,
Black Betty.
That's when the Peppers came in and that lot.
But, that's when I started listening to lots of Fleetwood Mac.
I don't mind Fleetwood
rumours and
Mac.
the like.
Bit of Stevie Nicks. Can't beat a bit of Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks. Timescape. What an album. Best of Stevie Nicks. You know, has anyone ever written a song for you?
Do you know something?
Sometimes it's
I used to love Eurythmics. Eurythmics are fantastic.
Yeah. Preacher Man was always my favourite track of theirs. Sorry, Missionary Man, not Preacher Man. I'm thinking.
I even like Danny Lennox's solo stuff as well.
Thompson Twins.
Didn't mind Thompson Twins and Tears for Fears.
Love Tears for Fears. Songs from the Big Chair. That was so different.
Thompson Twins, I didn't mind that. He was originally a music teacher, if I remember rightly. And I didn't mind Howard Jones at the time. Howard
Jones was a cracker.
I just never understood that mime artist that he always had with him.
Oh, Jed. He was just with him. Cause. Never really got into the Cause. Always preferred Clanad.
Yeah, and Clanad Enya.
Never got into Enya.
Oh, I didn't mind Enya. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Clanad.
I listen to Enya. She's many a time put me to sleep, that girl.
Oh, The Hurting. That was a cracker. Thomas Dolby, yeah. Blinded Me with Science. That was one of my favourite. I only watched The Course. I say. Boris, down boy. I'm just trying to think now. The other one, and I've got to mention him because I know Stevie will kill me if I don't. New Model Army.
Yeah, New Model Army.
Ghost of Cain, what an album. But No Rest was good as well.
No Rest was, oh gosh, played that to death, that song.
Oh, Paul, I Love You, Portishead, Glory Box. What an album. That was another game changer. That mix of sort of jazz and techno and, it was superb.
I know Clanad did the music for Robin Hood. And didn't they do the Killing Fields as well?
I think so. They definitely did the Robin Hood TV series.
The Hooded Man.
Out of the newer music now, what do you listen to? Let's go to my Amazon Music and find out, shall we?
New music. What's the newest music? The
Imagine
last
Dragon.
album I bought, physical album, not a download, I'm on about buying an album, was C6 Steve's latest one.
Right, I'm just going to go back through what I have recently played and knock out anything. Rudimental, definitely. Home, I love. The new album, Ground Control's a cracker. We've got Mike and the Mechanics. Enigma. Oh, God. I haven't listened to much. Not of the new stuff. Bricks Are Heavy. I love that album. Ned's Atomic Dustbin, you weren't impressed by them, were you? I thought they were brilliant. Carter.
No.
Aqualung. Disturbed.
You are.
Paolo Nutini.
I don't listen to much new stuff anymore. There's nothing that's grabbing me.
I think the newest stuff I'm listening to is the Imagine Dragons and Rudimental.
I think the last latest group was 21 Pilots. Did like them. I thought 21 Pilots were really good, but that must be what, 4-year-old, something like that? 3-4-year-old must be. But there's nothing that's been grabbing me. Not new groups.
I've been listening to a lot of Irish punk. You
know. Greta Van Fleet. Been listening to a bit of them.
Hoops, Stank, Killers, Keen, Snow Patrol are good. Calling, yeah. Imagine Dragons. Do you like the Imagine Dragons? There's something about the Weekend. Yeah. Post Malone, definitely. I'm trying to think. Who was it that did? See, what I do is I tend to go on YouTube and I'll surf YouTube for tunes I like. So that's how I sort of got the Cicero, dude.
Cicero.
Saw Doctors, definitely.
Mm.
How You Julie is one of my favorites. Mars Volta.
Mm.
There's a name I haven't seen for a while. New to me, still 10 years old to everyone else. I'm exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. But I'm always open-minded. I'm always happy to listen to new stuff. But just nothing's been grabbing me, should I say?
Rumjacks. That's who I was trying to find out. They do a track called The Irish Pub song. It's fantastic. Call it an Irish Pub. And there's another band that do a song called Bugger Off, which is that's more of a sort of folky Irish one.
Mm.
But there is a punky version, and I'm going to have to find it now because it's a corker. Because we used to play it, or a version of it, in the pub when we were closing up. Oh, where is it?
Jesus and the Mary Chain. I ain't listened to them in a long time either.
Oh, April Skies. What an album. Yeah. Oh, God, that's going back a bit.
Interesting, Cicero.
Fiddler's Green. That's the band I was looking for.
Okie dokie.
Their version of Bugger Off is one of the best songs I have heard in a long time. Ian Jury, loved Ian Jury. The other one would be The Exploited, Anti-Nowhere League. Love. They did a cover of Ralph McTell's have you seen The Old Man? Streets of London.
All right.
The Anti-Nowhere League's version of that is awesome. Oh,
yeah, you like your punky stuff, don't
Garbage. You? Oh, Happy When It Rains.
Oh, Garbage. Yeah, you
Garbage.
She were a bit and
Plastica as well. And the Levelers.
Love the Levelers. You can't beat the Levelers.
I think that's one of my favourite live albums. Levelers, White Lines, Black Rivers.
So, we've got to ask this question then. New bands, who should we be listening to?
Yeah, who should we be listening to?
You know our style of music.
I like the indie and
Hi, Paul.
rock. And Paul, how you doing? German folk metal. No, not my brew. I do a little bit of symphonic metal now and again.
We do like a bit of Who.
We do. What's the other one? Two Steps from Hell. I do like those. The Lars, yes, 100%. There She Goes was one of the best. Pirate metal, yes. I've Keelholder Bastard. I'm trying to think what they're called. Again, I'm going to have to Google full pirate metal. There's actually a couple of albums of this band, and they are awesome. Hailstorm. They are fabulous. The Who, I've already heard. Hailstorm.
Awesome.
Hailstorm, if you want to giggle, well worth a listen.
See, not many people are coming out with any new bands.
Cardigans.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan. They were alright.
I like the Primitives.
Wasn't a big fan of them either.
Sugar Babes, some of their tracks, I will honestly say
I actually didn't mind.
See, All Saints, some of their stuff I quite liked. My God, The Who. If they ever play live, I'm going to end up Oasis, yeah, I do like Oasis. Mark doesn't, but I'm a big fan.
I've got a lot of respect for Oasis, just not a fan.
Stop Crying Your Heart Out. I love that track. See, that's what you want though with Hailstorm. It's not music to take seriously. It is literally the pirate, a pirate rock. See, if you remember back in the Britpop days, it was always Oasis or Blur. I just can't face Blur. I don't
like either of them. It's just doesn't do it for me.
No, who did Through the Fire and Flame? Dragon. Oh, God.
Two Door Cinema Club.
Two Door Cinema Club?
Never heard of them.
Through the Fire and Flames was Dragon Force. Well worth a listen. If you've played Guitar Hero, you've heard the track. But my God, the speed that man can riff is ridiculous.
I play a lot of White Stripes, Paul. Hell of a lot. I am a big Jack White fan. Love both his solos albums as well. Oh yes, I let me.
Cool. Yeah, Love album is brilliant. Electric scored. Colette, seeing as you asked the question, what would you listen to? What would you recommend? If you've gone an hour talking about music and nobody mentioned Radiohead.
You have mentioned Radiohead. You was on about listening to bands. I was listening to MC5 as well today.
MC5? God,
yeah, and Grateful Dead.
Jesus Christ.
Black Keys early albums, yeah. I used to do quite a few of their covers. The days. Love the El Camino album.
White Zombie? Yeah, I'll go with that. See, I quite like Rob Zombie as well.
Yeah, Rob Zombie.
Oh, Dragula, I mean. But what was the track off Club to Death? Off The Matrix, that mix of classical and ominous dance, brilliant.
Club to Death.
Club to Death, yeah, that was the name of the track.
See, that you're going back to your trance music and that. Like, I loved when they was doing that kind of stuff.
But I mean, the Blade soundtrack, that was awesome.
Yeah. Especially when they're going to that nightclub where it's actually with sprinklers and that lot.
The Hives, I'd go with that. The Sound as well. Was it the Sound? Yeah, I'm sure it's the Sound. Hold on.
I'm trying to think of that name now. What were they called now? It's going to bug me. They were so like, you know how Prodigy was so like dance music meets punk? These were, what were the Pendulum? That were it, Pendulum. Used to like them a lot because they so like did rock music with like dance music as well. Yeah, Pendulum. Yeah, they were a good little band.
1975. They're worth a listen.
Yeah, I've got their first album.
I do like them. The other one's the Wombats. I'm partial to a bit of Wombats. So Solid Crew at Sandstorm. Bloody hell.
Great Yarmouth. Oh, Great Yarmouth. South End bit. We used to have a caravan. Oh, those years ago. Right, dude. It is 5 to the hour.
Never is.
It is.
Where's that gone?
I know.
Dear Lord, sir. Dear Lord. Have I frozen? No, my lips moved. There we are.
Yeah, you are definitely moving.
I am.
It's got dark, I can see.
Yes, it's got dark and the trees are waving gently outside the Casa del Bod. But I mean, the other one is NWA. I do like a bit of NWA. Wu-Tang Clan. I will quite happily listen to them. I'm trying to think who the other. Oh, Ice Cube. Sorry, Ice T, not Ice Cube. Ice T. Ice T 5. Return of the Real. Yeah. I do like a bit of rap.
Are you going to say your goodbyes?
Indeed. Chat, thank you. Thank you. I have some crackers to go back in. Cypress Hill. Oh, yes. Insane in the Membrane. Man, I've got so many bands to now have a look at. Operation Blade, that was brilliant. That was the track from the nightclub with the blood and the sprinklers in Blade. Prodigy as well. I can't believe we've gone up this whole show and not mentioned them. Music for the Jilted Generation was, oh. Yes, Body Count was good as well. Chat, I'm sorry you put me off. There's all these brilliant bands popping up. Guys, thank you for joining us. Stevie, I hope you get better soon, mate, because I miss you.
We miss you.
I've missed it all night. I've just been waiting for a monkey on the car. Fuck off. So get yourself better, mate, and get yourself back. Chumbawamba. Oh, I did like Chumbawamba. Tub Thumper was brilliant.
Because I get knocked down and
that's the one.
Get back up again. You're
Nothing's
never
going to keep me down. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a giggle. Colette, lovely seeing you tonight, darling. I've not seen you for a while. Everybody else, all the regulars, Bunny, Mr. Anderson, Cicero, Tribal Dragon. Yes, you. I am classing you as a regular because we've seen you for 2 weeks now, and it's fabulous. Donny, Adam, Paul Schofield, all the other Pauls, Neil Pitts, thank you, because you've given us some right bands tonight. I really enjoyed it. Noel, no, we don't see enough of you, darling. Bill Richards, Bill, yes, you lovely man. I salute you, sir. I salute you. Honest, thank you, because this has been a cracker. This has just been us rambling, and you've put up with us. And by God, have you fed us some corkers tonight. So honestly, big huggles, because all that was missing was the beer.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Beer and a jukebox. If there'd been a jukebox and us lot sat around the table tonight, this would have been an epic night.
It would have been. That would have been so cool, but you get a copyright strike for everything.
And I miss Ben. Ben, darling, there you are.
Ben,
lovely.
Big huggles to you, because I'd hate to imagine what time in the morning it is for you.
Too right. And Mark H, I apologise for the bald man with their ponytail remark at the start. Love you. Right.
Big love to Mark H.
I'm going to hand you over to Mark, and we shall say goodbye.
There you go.
There we are. Been following for ages as well. The name, yes, that's the Tribal. I do apologise, mate. Uggles. Oh, Marilyn Manson. Yes. Sweet. Yes, Sweet Dream.
The show 1,000 copyright strikes. Yeah, you're not kidding.
And Liz, you are always on my mind, darling. Those and the beads. Right. Frank, dude, thank you for joining us all the way from the States. Bronco, no, you're not chopped beef. You're there,
Chopped
darling.
Beef?
Chopped beef. Right. Thank you, Mark. SoulOhm, for God's sakes, wind it up.
Guys, thank you so much. It's been ace. I've really enjoyed tonight. It's just been us just chilling out, and I think that's fantastic. Betty, we miss you, kiddo. We so miss you. It doesn't feel the same without you. It just feels weird. I feel like we've got a leg missing. It's just not quite right. So I hope you get better soon, kiddo. I hope it's not too serious that's gone off with your head. And hopefully we'll see you next week, kiddo. But we do miss you. Guys in chat, thank you so much. People on the replay, thank you. You are my favourite people tonight, because you have made it all the way to here without being able to participate in the chat. So you are wonderful people. So thank you very much for supporting us. Right, I'm going to wrap this one up. I want to give an extra to Liz.
Stop it.
Sweetheart. And don't forget, guys, tomorrow, the bitches. This show is not to be missed. It is going to be one massive, big show. So please join in and watch. I can't wait. So
let's give the girls the sort of send-off they deserve.
Yeah, big send-off. So from myself and my wonderful co-host, Mr. BFG himself.
Who's on thin ice for tribal.
The lovely man that he is, even though I can't stand Morrissey and the Smiths. From me and him, good nighty.
I am the sun and the air.
I'm so miserable.
Yes, Colette, if you've not seen it, the bitches, it's the last show tomorrow night, so get yourself over and say bye. Don't you be laughing too loud, hard, Martin. Do yourself a mischief. Yes, it's the bitches' last show. Hey up. See you later, dude.